EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Sacramento Redwoods taking on our home team. The wait is finally over. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, danger. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
They'll go back to Corum on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another first down.
On play action, Allen. A short throw there to Strange. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 21-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, he's got Bond. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down and
a good pickup there of 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Blake Corum. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
His kick
is good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing. Love. Going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 25. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen now on the sneak. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. 3rd and 3.
To number 8. It's a pickup of 13.
Here's Allen to throw it. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Complete to Alex
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
46-yard line.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They run straight ahead with Corum, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Diablo on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
again, it's Corum. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Love from the gun. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's good for a Sacramento.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
first and goal at the 7-yard line.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
And it'll be intercepted. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Pierce brings up 3rd down.
Allen taking it himself. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 63 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding him at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a handoff for Corum. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gunnar Helm. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Aubrey now for the PAT. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Love looking to throw it. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is taken at the 18. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and Blake Corum set to take over again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Allen again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Corum. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Corum.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the
19. 93 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Allen. Quick hitter here, it's
complete. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Love now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the
back to throw. Allen will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Allen. Open man is Bond. He's got it. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 40
to the air. Allen. That's taken in by Bond. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this one is right through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that will continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
He'll air this one out for Kirk. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. As the season kickoff game is underway, we are counting down the hours until Sunday, our first full slate of games to bring you all the scores and highlights. Until then, let's get after it. Our journey around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC South. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Riverhogs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, it's the next matchup in the NFL International Series games. And it's the man from Louisville, Tyler Shuck. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Dreadnoughts get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's James Cook. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Blues wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
6 yards. That's good.
To throw now, here's Love. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
On the play. And the Sacramento.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing. Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. Well, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47.
On play action, Allen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Number 22.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Allen off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him, 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
8 yards to go.
Touchdown! Alec Pierce, a 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Our home team 31.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
At the 28-yard line.
Once more with Hardy. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Down by Upton Stone.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Love. Rush coming and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Corum. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that, because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Love. They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And a Sacramento 1st down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw on second and 10. Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. They'll find McMillan here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Sacramento.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
19 yards.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
13-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
3rd and inches.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he'll get nothing out of that one. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. And he will take it in for the touchdown. R.J. Harvey from 4 yards out. And the Redwoods are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead's down to 24.
Visitors 10.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Allen. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
40-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 42.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Love now. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally get it down at the other 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Sacramento.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
to throw now, here's Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. In motion, the tight end. Again, it's Love. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
6 yards.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. This is caught by McMillan. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. James Pierce drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the home team here, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener.